at Rosehill, where Johnny Tupper waits us.
Race 6 at Rosehill coming up. It's the Allen's Butter Menthol Handicap, 1,200 metres the journey. Top Comedian is the last to go into the gates, and they're all set. And here's the starter, Bill Dale, coming over now to release the field. Red light flashing on top. They're set. 1,200 metres, ready to run. Gates open, they're off. Pretty good start. Zaremba went straight back to the tail of the field. Red John bounced out in front of Identikit, whose rider's keen to lead. Getting to third, Sakulu. Friends Venture 3 deep, easing back a bit. And then Guard's Time, followed by What He Goes and Top Comedian. And Zaremba getting a slight squeeze, has now dropped out to be last of all in the run to the first corner. Identikit the leader, Sakulu second. The Red John is third. A length and a half to Friends Venture on the inside of Guard's Time. A length away, What He Goes. A half to Top Comedian. And Zaremba, who ran in the Victoria Derby on this day last year, is back at the tail of the field. Inside the 600 mark, Identikit the leader. Sakulu second, Red John third, Friends Venture fourth, about 3 off the lead. Guard's Time is flat chat as they come around the corner, followed by What He Goes, Top Comedian and Zaremba. Straightening, Identikit the leader over Red John in the centre. Sakulu on the outside, getting his head up in the air, and he's running about badly, Sakulu. Identikit close to the rail is in front of Red John. Friends Venture wider out. Identikit is clear inside the 200 mark over Red John. What He Goes is getting home well now, but Identikit in the Woodland stud colours is well clear, and it's a treble coming up for the Inghams, and Identikit runs out an easy winner. I think Red John in the centre will get second. Third's close, Top Comedian wide out, or Sakulu, who raced erratically. What He Goes died on his run, and then Guard's Time followed by Friends Venture, and Zaremba is a long last. An easy one to number 8, Identikit, a treble for Michael Evans.
John from the River End.
Good performance. Rosehill results, race 6, 8, 5 and 6 the numbers. Race 6 at Rosehill.
Gordon York at Wyong, and Town Oak is the little grey horse to move up and complete the line, and they'll be all set and ready for race 7 here, the Quick Ease Cup. 2,000, can't see the start, but they'll only go a couple of hops before we can. The starting gates obscured by a grove of palm trees. Off and running in the Quick Ease Cup. An interview, Odd Socks and Fun Royale are the 2 leaders over Hacker, followed by Sid Star. Ripper out deep going forward. Ardeed's going to settle down in a good spot just off the pace, followed by Sprayman, and dropping out last Town Oak. At the end of 200 now, Odd Socks wants to over race in front. In second place, Sid Star deep on the outside of Fun Royale, who's pulling double, followed by Ardeed in the centre. Ripper 3 deep. On the fence, Sprayman. Further back as Hacker, and Town Oak is about 4 lengths away last as they swing to the back. 1,500 out. Odd Socks the leader at a pretty good gallop, led by a length and a half to Sid Star. 3/4 away, Fun Royale pulling Glen Boss out of the saddle. A half length to Ripper on the outside, followed by Ardeed, who settles nicely, and then Sprayman. 2 to Hacker and 2 to Town Oak last of all. At the 1,200, Odd Socks in front, led by 2 to Sid Star. 3/4 Fun Royale on the fence, still pulling hard, and then Ripper. Ardeed getting a lovely run, and he's nice and relaxed, about 5 off the lead on the outside of Sprayman. 2 to Hacker and 3 away last is Town Oak. At the 900 mark on the top turn, Odd Socks in front, Sid Star second, Fun Royale third. Ripper's a half length away, getting a good run, followed by Sprayman, and then Ardeed and Hacker with Town Oak last, but now they're starting to close up a bit. 700 out in the Quick Ease Cup, Odd Socks in front, pressed by Sid Star on the outside. Fun Royale on the fence, followed by Ripper, and then Sprayman and Ardeed together from Hacker, with Town Oak 2 lengths away last as they near the turn. Odd Socks the leader from Sid Star, and there goes Ripper, taking off 3 deep. Ardeed will have to go 4 wide on the turn. Sprayman is threading his way between horses, followed by Fun Royale. Straightening up, it's Odd Socks the leader, headed straight away by Ripper, but Ardeed is closing fast on the outside, and the chestnut Ardeed had shot to the front coming to the 200 mark. Ardeed, full of running, is drawn clear of Ripper. Sprayman getting home well, and then Sid Star, but Ardeed back to the firm track, back to 2,000 metres and back to the winner's circle. Ardeed far too good and one well over Sprayman. I think Hacker on the outside will get third in front of Ripper, followed by Sid Star, Town Oak, Fun Royale, and last of all is the early leader, Odd Socks. We'll go back to the crickets, and for Graham, you stay with me because